Are you a veteran who's trying to adjust to life after the military and feeling like no one really understands what you're going through? Then this video is for you, from one veteran to another. I'm Sergeant Adrian Raygoza, and I served 10 years in the United States Army. I'm also an Illinois board certified recovery support specialist and a nationally certified peer support specialist. And while I may be certified now, I'm still very much that soldier on the inside. And just to reflect that, let me go and put on my hat. Okay, now I feel much better. I still have a rucksack packed with uniforms that I may never fit into again. I still plan my days, my trips, and even my work projects like I'm writing an op order. I still find myself falling into that coaching and mentoring mindset when I'm leading civilians in my civilian teams. And yes, I still have nights where insomnia wins. That part doesn't go away overnight. And for some people, it just may not go away. The transition out of the military is real. It's very real. For some of us, it's subtle. For others, it's like falling off a cliff. The mission changes, the support network shrinks, and we're left trying to figure it all out while keeping a straight face. But here's what I've learned over the years. You're not weak for feeling out of place. You're human, and you're not alone. From what I've learned over the years is that you don't have to stay stuck in what's not working. Sometimes you have to flip the script and learn how to adapt to your own deficiencies. And trust me when I say this, it's not easy. It's going to be very difficult for you to identify your own weaknesses when you look at yourself in the mirror. And it may be even harder to admit your own weaknesses. But to give you an example of how to adapt and overcome, let me just go over a few things that I've been able to do in my own life. I turned my insomnia into multiple college degrees. If I was going to be awake, I decided I might as well study. I turned my feeling of being lost into a new structure with a new mission. And today, I help others with fighting cancer in my full-time healthcare career, doing cancer research and helping out those that are currently diagnosed with cancer. I've turned my own fear of the unknown into taking a chance on this YouTube channel. And whether this channel pans out or not, I'm giving it a shot because I want to help out other veterans and I want to help out other people. These things did not happen overnight, believe me. And my blueprint might not work for everyone. That's why it's important for you to come up with your own blueprint, something that fits who you are and where you want to go. Okay, let's talk about this. I'm going to say it twice to emphasize. Civilians are not your enemy. Civilians are not your enemy. I know it can feel like we butt heads with them all the time. But trust me, misunderstanding is the real enemy here. Most civilians have no idea what we've been through. They don't know what it's like to go through the things that we've gone through. But they're not trying to disrespect us, at least most of them. Many of them are willing to listen, especially if we're willing to speak with them and not at them. I've learned a lot about patience, growth, and self-leadership over the last few years, and a lot of it was attributed to simply being open to learning from civilians too. I think it's perfectly okay to reminisce, to remember the best times with your unit, that feeling of purpose, of brotherhood, of movement, and of the mission. But we have to ask ourselves, are we honoring the past or are we living in it? The difference is in your actions. Military taught us to roll with the punches. Now it's time to adapt to the life that you're living today. Yes, honor the past, but you also have to honor your future too. Remember, what you did yesterday builds what you do today, and what you do today builds what you will do tomorrow. Whether you realize it or not, you are wiser now than you were as that young soldier, sailor, airman, or Marine. Well, most Marines anyway. You've seen things, you survived things, and you've come out with insight that others may never have. Use that knowledge. Don't let it go to waste. You've earned your wisdom. Now let it shape your next mission, your next chapter. One of the hardest parts of civilian life is the lack of structure. In the military, everything is very laid out: daily routines, chain of command, goals, and timeline. As a civilian, that structure doesn't just appear. But here's the good news: you've been trained to build it for yourself. You know how to create a schedule, you know how to set goals. Start small, day by day, and build from there. Remember, you don't need permission to take charge of your own life. To my fellow veterans, remember, you've already survived the hardest parts. Now it's time to take ownership of what's next. Don't underestimate your growth. Don't dismiss your own story. And don't walk this path in silence. You have a lot more life ahead of you, and you deserve to live it fully. If you'd like to reach out, if you'd like to continue a conversation, if you'd like to disagree with anything that I've said, my contact info is below in the video description. Please feel free to reach out to me. Let's have a conversation. And I mean this from one veteran to another. Stay in the fight.